Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sexton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Washington's will have some work to do after that short return. They're all... On first down, here comes this offense. Pulls it, fired, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Makes a catch and knocked down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Ducks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The Huskies have it back trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They're bringing heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on third down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'll throw it on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air, using the quick game. Tackled immediately after the catch. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after that completion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Washington! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 17 over Vanderbilt. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Swings it out to his running back. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Nothing but green ahead. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Washington sends out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Offense gets set for second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He's looking to throw it right down the middle. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Quickly to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Looking to throw on second down. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Cooper. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. And the Ducks are on the move. Here's the handoff. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Palmer. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Washington right back to the line. They move the tight end all over. Right back to the well. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted. But a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
From the gun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He's going to pass. Got him downfield. Got a lot of running room. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Caught the defense offside. That penalty obviously will be declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on first down. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out. There he goes. At the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Washington wants to go quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Coming after him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the lone running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab on the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Got a man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Dumps it to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The aerial assault continues. Trying to get to him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide out in motion. They'll leave it with him. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. A 2-tier job for this offense. First get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the fourth quarter. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. pulled down for the tackle. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies!
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. 4th down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. I mean, you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. The snap sets up the throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the defense swarms him under the 2-point attempt is stopped, and so too is the attempt to tie the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Ducks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be knocked down. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He finds his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The handoff, keep working on that clock. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Try to get it to the edge. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The inside handoff. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.